We're going to talk about our toss and speed play, which is our flank play. These plays attack the outside of the defense. And when I first started running the wing tee, I was just going to run one or the other and not both. And as I've kind of evolved, we do both because the motions and the plays manipulate the defense differently, and I'll show you that in the clips. But toss and speed, these two plays, even though we use these to attack the flank and help set up our passing game. Delaware added these two plays later on in the development of their offense and in their system. And even though it attacks the same flank, we use it to manipulate the defense in very different ways. The first one we're going to talk about is speed. Speed for us, again, is flat motion. Some people call it jet sweep, speed sweep. Here we call it speed sweep, but speed to the right. Going over the blocking rules for the skill guys, of course, if the split end's not bunched, he won't crack. He'll wind up stock blocking. The halfback is going to block the first man head up to outside. He's going to look to attack the outside number and run through his outside shoulder. Our fullback is going to run his guard trap path. So again, speed right. He's going to take a step with his right foot. He's going to fake guard trap right up the middle. The quarterback is going to hand the ball off and then attack the flank. So we're still attacking both flanks and the inside. Okay, so if we're running speed right, the quarterback is going to time it where he's behind the guard. And when he's going to take a 6-inch step to the play side, he's going to pivot all the way around and look to hand the ball off on the other guard. So he's going to snap the ball behind this guard, and he's going to look to hand it off behind the play side guard. Okay? The halfback getting the ball is we want to run hash-number-sideline. We want to stretch the defense. We're looking to cut off of a block. We don't want to be mechanical, but we also want the defense to chase us. Okay? And use our speed to get outside. The tight end, he's looking to reach first man head up to outside if he's play side, cut off if he's backside. Play side tackle is reaching right, again, attacking the outside number and elevating if nobody's there. Play side guard is pull, reach right. So he's pulling flat and trying to get outside and lead the play. We've been very fortunate here in the last couple of years to have guards that can get out in front and help us on that as well. The center is blocking on away to set up our guard trap or our gut play. The backside guard guts with the tackle or guts with the center. So depending on the call, he's either going to gut around the center. If the center blocks back on an away call, he'll gut with him. If the center makes an odd call, he'll block back and the tackle will gut. Again, setting up the gut play that I showed earlier as an adjustment off of our guard trap. So we run that every time, even though it's speed sweep, we run that and fake that, okay? So here's a couple of clips, and we can run it to any flank, which is another benefit of the play. So we are in heavy right, which means we got our force surface over here to the boundary, and we wind up running to the short side of the formation, but to the wide side of the field. We've got them condensed, and we're just, again, hash number sideline, make them chase us, trying to get outside. Again, we've just got to get one block, basically, and we're good to go. So our halfback does a good job of running through the number, letting him come behind him, and then getting the other guy so that we can get to the end zone. Here, again, we're in east. Okay, so we've got a tight end weak, tackle over when unbalanced. We've offset our fullback in black alignment, so he's offset to the left. So trying to create a numbers advantage to the boundary, to our sideline, and then we're still running speed to the left. So we do a good job of getting outside. Working the sideline. Our guard does a great job getting up front and leading the play, again, so that we can have an explosive play, getting inside the 5-yard line and setting us up for a score. From the tight shot, you can see our tight ends communicating on who he's going to block. Our halfback is running, and this guy fits straight ahead, and he has to adjust off of that and loses his balance, but he does a good job attacking his outside. And the fullback, when he's offset, we're not faking guard trap, he's offset. He's going to scratch where it itches, which means he doesn't really have a man. He's going to look for an opposite color jersey and help out whoever needs it, whether it's the halfback, whether it's the force guy rolling downhill or whatever. He's going to look to get that and help us out as far as that goes. All right, here we're in an unbalanced formation. We're in right, okay, and you can see that the flank is very soft here. We've been attacking them on buck sweep and power and down tight. And so they've tightened up in here and gave us a big flank to the outside. So we look to attack that edge. Again, there's nobody for the halfback to reach. He's looking to reach and run. He does a great job keeping his eyes inside, running through the outside number so that we can use our speed and attack this flank. Halfback or fullback's doing a good job faking the gut because he's back there. Again, our quarterback snaps it probably a little late. Winds up trying to hand it off with two hands. I'd rather him hand it off with one hand so that it doesn't look so awkward and pull him that way, so that we can also set up our naked play. But again, we do a good job on the outside, reaching and running. From the tight shot, we got an odd call, making sure that we scoop the backside, and again, attacking that flank. Here's a back shot of it. Again, we should be reaching to the right. We wind up shifting to it, so you can see we've shifted. Tight end shifts over. Again, they didn't really adjust. We get a good reach block here with our tight end. There's nobody for us to really get with the halfback. It's just an easy flank for us to get 37 yards right off the get-go before we even really get any contact made. This is our bow formation, which we put in. Like I told you, fullback's out here to the left. Again, it's an empty formation, but it's a chance for us to get spread out and attack different flanks. We used it to run waggle in an earlier presentation. Here we're using it to attack the flank on speed sweep. We get a good job of reaching here on the perimeter. We do a good job right here with our fullback. Again, he's not a big space blocker, but he does a good job of getting up into this guy and getting it. And our halfback's doing a good job of reaching and running. He's trying to find somebody. Him and the guard are getting out there. Guard does a great job getting up on the linebacker. Halfback cleans up the corner that the fullback was blocking. And we get 15, 16 easy yards again where we're just running as fast as we can to the sideline. Let's look at the timing on this. We're flowing to this. All right, so we flow to it and shift the fullback out. Again, we should be snapping the ball behind this guard and handing it off behind this guard. That's how the timing should work when we do our backfield technique throughout the week. And everybody's different, so this one's a challenge for the quarterback. He snapped that one early. All right, again, we snap it late so that this guy can't tackle us. If we can hand the ball off right here, this guy won't tackle us. All right, so the quarterback's got to do a better job of snapping it a little bit later. He's got to take a better 6-inch step, pivot, and hand the ball off here. So he handed it off fine. He didn't take a 6-inch step, and he snapped the ball too early, okay? But we do a great job on the perimeter, again, getting our speed and space and attacking the flank. Our toss play is a lot like speed, but we don't have to block. We don't really want to block anybody on the line of scrimmage. We're trying to reach around them and elevate, reach and climb. Okay, it's a deep motion. We want to go through the heels of our fullback, and we're trying to catch the ball outside of the wingback's alignment. So we want to catch the ball where the right half originally aligns or a little wider. Okay, so the halfback is looking to reach play side, and instead of reaching through the number, he's going to actually reach with a flatter step and try and run through that number. Because again, if this guy knifes inside on toss, it's not that big a deal because we're catching the ball at depth. If this guy knifes inside, we're catching it here, we're outside him. If he knifes inside on speed sweep, he hits us in the mouth because we're handing the ball off here. So it's two different plays. Our halfback's got to understand where the ball's being caught and where we're running it, okay? So again, rules are easy. Run, reach right, climb right, reach and climb right. Everybody's climbing. We're not really blocking. So the guard is trying to get outside the end, okay? The guard's trying to get outside the end. The tackle's trying to get around him and up to the linebacker. Okay? The center's trying to get to the linebacker. The guard's trying to get around the nose. The tackle's trying to get it. We're all trying to get around the next man beside us and climb. Okay? Our fullback is going to fit opposite to set up a bootleg play. Again, if we've got guys keying our fullback, when he goes opposite with that motion, it just holds him a little bit. Okay? Our quarterback is going to send him on ready. When he loses sight of him in his peripheral vision, then he knows it's time to snap the ball. He's going to take a 6-inch step, reverse, and he's going to look to throw it from his hip outside the halfback, okay, outside the wing.